Hey there, I'm Amber Saunders with the Saunders firm, and today we're diving into something super important for anyone who wants to protect their family and their future with estate planning. Specifically, we're going to talk about the 5 essential documents every estate plan should include. Trust me, these documents are key to making sure everything runs smoothly when it matters most. So let's jump right in. First thing is a last will and testament, or will. Now, if you get a trust, I'd say also have a pour over will, but either way, a will should be included in your estate plan in some way. This is one that you've probably heard before. It's the official document, or one of the official documents that says who gets your stuff when you pass away. But it's more than about giving away your things. It also lets you name guardians for your minor children. It names an executor, the person who's going to be in charge of carrying out your wishes. So it's really an important document. The second one is a living will. Now, this is one that's really about your health care, right? Imagine if you were too sick to make decisions for yourself, if you were in a vegetative state. Do you want them to keep you on life support? Or do you want them to pull the plug? An example of a situation where that would be important, if you Google Terry Schiavo, that is probably a really large example of when you don't have something listed or someone written as an agent. Reasonable minds can differ as to what to do, as to whether to pull the plug. So it's best that you have that kind of information written down to give your loved ones the peace of mind of knowing that they know exactly what you would want to happen if you couldn't speak for yourself. Number 3, durable power of attorney. Now, this document is all about making sure that someone that you trust can handle your finances and legal matters if you're unable to. Whether it's paying your bills, managing your bank accounts, or dealing with property, the person you choose, your agent, will act on your behalf. This is critical because life can throw unexpected curveballs, and having someone legally able to step in and take care of business where you can't will make a huge difference in an emergency. Number 4, a healthcare power of attorney, or healthcare directive. This is different from a living will because it names someone, usually a trusted family member or friend, to make healthcare decisions for you if you can't. So the living will spells out what you want in a specific situation, and then the healthcare power of attorney allows your chosen person to make real-time decisions about your treatment. It's like having someone that you know who knows your wishes and values right there in the room with you, talking to the doctors and making sure everything's okay. Okay? The 5th document, and a revocable living trust. Now, there are some exceptions to this rule. If you don't have assets that will pass through probate, you might not need it. There's another video that we have that will let you know how much you need in assets, or what considerations there should be about whether or not you want a revocable living trust. But I include that because it is important, right? The Revocable Living Trust allows you to manage your assets while you're living and then seamlessly pass them on to your beneficiaries after you're gone without going through probate court. The will, the pour over will, is your backup for that, right? Basically, it keeps everything private, it keeps it efficient, and your family doesn't have to deal with the delays or costs of probate. Plus, you can change and revoke the trust at any time while you're still living. So, why these 5 documents matter? Well, having them in place means you're in control of your future. It means your family doesn't have to worry. And you're making sure your wishes are known. Your family is protected, and things are as stress-free for them as possible. And who doesn't want that? Think of estate planning as the last love letter you get to write. You want to make it a good one, so that they can grieve during an emotional time if that happens. So let's do a quick recap. The 5 essential documents every estate plan needs: a will, a living will, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, and revocable living trust. Having these in place makes sure your assets and healthcare decisions are handled exactly the way you want. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel for more tips on how to protect your family and your future. If you've got questions about estate planning, feel free to leave a comment. See you in the next video.